The investors at ABC Shark Tank are known for being savvy business people, but did you know that they get it wrong pretty often and some of their mistakes will live on into infinity? Do you think that you can outshark the sharks? Let's take a look at the time Shark Tank deals can go horribly wrong. But before we take a look at some of the worst Shark Tank deals, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos about your favorite movies and TV shows.
For $250,000 for 25%.
For 10% of the company.
Cake balls sound yummy. Mark Cuban seemed to think so, and he invested $250,000 for 25% of Sweet Balls, a novelty cake ball company. The owners of the company had post-Shark Tank drama, and owner James McDonald sued co-owner Cole Edgar for breach of contract. This led to turmoil and a nasty squabble between the cake makers, which ruined their company. It makes you wonder if Mark Cuban still has a sweet tooth.
Join me on this mission to help people make smarter and safer decisions, one breath at a time. Thank you.
The Sharks made history in Season 5 when all 5 Sharks made a group deal offering $1 million for 30% of Breathameter. The technology looked amazing, a cheap way for drivers to see if it was safe for them to drive. Sign them up, but business strategy struck when the Federal Trade Commission ordered Breathameter to stop production. As the product wasn't close to as accurate as it was pitched to the Sharks, this was a cold moment for the Swavey successful Sharks. Robert Herjavec said, "It was the deal that convinced them that made me resolve I was only going to invest in entrepreneurs who actually had some experience running a business. Flashy science can be a cruel lure."
Mark, I like your offer a lot better. I'll accept it.
Mark Cuban fell in love with fire hydrants. In a 2012 episode, Mark Cuban promised to invest $1.25 million in a 3-year employment deal to Hycon, which manufactures connectors for fire hydrants and garden hoses. Cuban used his usually boyish, excited cell phone camera, but the fire between him and company founder Jez Strope fizzled out quickly once the show ended. Strope wrote in a Facebook post, "In my opinion, and that all due respect, during the recording of the show, Mark let his ego, or whatever you want to call it, overload. The reality of what he would do after the cameras were off, and he had a few weeks to think about it. He realized he didn't want to come up with the money." Cuban, though, may have been burned in the end. According to Huffington Post, the company was worth $5 million in 2015.
Don't make an investment with somebody who doesn't actually understand or use the product.
So then, Robert, I accept your offer at $250,000.
Some people can resist the lure of the Sharks. Renita and Doug's sore pitch lights up running shoes, which the Sharks like. It's easy to see why lots of people running nights and bright trails are awesome and safe. Robert Herjavec thought so and offered them $250,000 for a 15% stake of their company. The stores accepted her offer but thought about it and decided their equity was more valuable than Herjavec's money. The stores eventually sold the company for $1.5 million. It seems like Herjavec would love to have that deal back.
List of over 1,000 people ready to
Nikki, I think that's a great idea.
Netflix with toys is an 8-year-old's dream, but it ends up being the Shark's nightmare. Toy Guru pitched itself as a Netflix for toys, allowing kids to rent toys and return them. It makes sense since kids get bored with toys and the streaming model is mighty popular. Mark Cuban and Kevin O'Leary seem to think so, and they invested $200,000 for a 35% stake in Toy Guru. Modern life is apparently toyless and joyless as the company filed for bankruptcy a year after the Sharks invested. So that's all we have for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe to the channel for future content just like this. Also, leave a comment below if you would like us to cover different topics on shows, different movies that we haven't yet to talk about. Make sure you guys let us know and we'll be sure to cover it in the next videos. So let us know, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.